What up, everyone? I'm here with Will, my co-panelist at Veecom, and we want to share a little bit of our insights about how was it to speak at Veecom. I think it was my first time. I applied last year and I got rejected. So I pushed again, tried my luck a second time, and here I am. But I wanted to share our experience as panelists. We spoke in the compliance and finance panel. And for me, Will, it was very how can I put it? It was very exciting because it felt like a milestone for my business, but I don't know how you felt. Like, what was your experience speaking on Veecom?
I was like, when's this gonna end? I thought we only had 25 minutes.
God, it was so hot.
We were up there for 40 minutes.
At 1 p.m. in LA.
40 minutes. They let us go so long.
Get out of here. I thought it was only 30.
No,
Shit,
Daniel said it was 40 some minutes. And I'm like, how are we still going? I'm like, I could keep talking, but I think we had like 25, 30, like it was 40 some minutes.
Yeah, and I think the best part is that so Daniel, which was our moderator, he gave us a script. First thing we saw is like, bro, this is too techy. Like, this is too dry. It's a finance and legal panel. Like, people don't want to hear about finances and legal.
I don't want to hear about finance.
Yeah, we started reading those questions and we got bored. So it's like, no, we're just gonna wing it. So we winged it and we realized that we tried to do a script ourselves and we couldn't follow our own script, which means that when you have some specific skill, like, well, you're really good at accounting, you're really good at what you do, and I'm really good at being a tech attorney. And when you have to put a script into people that are good at what they're doing, you mess up the natural gem that they are. You don't let them shine the way they should. So did you feel like when we had the script, we were just like, no,
yeah,
not there?
When we just talk and not care about anything else, it's good, content's good, everything's good. Yeah. As soon as we try to let's be, let's do something clever. Like, we can just be clever just talking. We don't have to try to be clever. It comes natural. Why are we fighting what comes natural? Because that's the right way? I'm not doing it. If that's the right way, I'm not doing it anymore.
I know. I feel the same way. And I think
just wing it.
For people who are new at public speaking and you're good at what you do, just be natural. Do your true self. If you swear, swear. If you don't swear, don't swear. Like, don't try to put a script on yourself, and especially don't let anyone else put a script on you. Yeah,
and same thing, and I say wing it. Wing it is not the proper word. We are very good at what we do. We are very knowledgeable about what we do. At no point was any of it actually winged.
True. I mean, it was winged within our knowledge.
But it wasn't.
It was not free, like, script.
Yeah, it was. We had ideas we wanted to talk about. We
right.
had, I want to talk about 1099 because that was a big deal. There were things I wanted to say, but at no point, if we tried to script that, it would have just been bad.
Yeah, it would have been so dry.
And the same thing, I think it's funny, I was listening to Gary Vee's new book on the way here, and he's so bad at reading.
You could tell when he was having a script?
You could tell he's reading a book.
Nice.
And when he goes off script a lot, and when he goes off script, it gets back to his natural rhythm. I'm the same way, I cannot read out loud. That is not a skill set I have.
Yeah.
If you said, hey, read this out loud, I'd be like, oh, how much do I pay you to not read this out loud? I don't want to read this
guys,
out loud.
if you're new at public speaking, like Will and I, we're not that new at public speaking, but we realized something today that we're not good at following scripts. So if you're not good at following a script, just be the natural self that you are. Shine as bright as you can. If you do mistakes, my cameraman, who's actually recording this, told me, if you make a mistake, I'll film it. That's gonna be so good. And I'm like, I'm not gonna make a mistake. But if you do, that goes viral. So that's also good. What do you think about making mistakes in camera? Are you feel comfortable with it?
You said something and I wanted to build on it, and then I forgot what it was because I
heard the moment of silence.
The mistake I made was I was actually listening to you.
Yeah.
Instead of, as soon as you said something I wanted to build on, stop and just run that in my head until you stopped talking. But I was constantly listening to you actually what you were saying.
Yep.
And it was something you said about it was the AI generated stuff.
I love
and how you had to learn, how it was so new that we did it this way and it didn't work. So I had to learn how to do it. And I said, I'm like, that's how everything is that's new. It's like, I know what I'm doing, but if there's something new, we're going to take, what's this closest to? Let's follow those same rules and see if we get in trouble, because no one knows the answer. That's what everyone's actually doing. That's what the big firms do. They just have specialized. So the one guy I know, his son is like a high end accountant. It's so funny. they're so high-end accounting that they're allowed to work from home and no one questions if they're working.
Sweet.
Like, dude, like
I mean, sweet, but not.
One, they don't want them in the office.
Okay. Why?
They're so nerdy. They don't want them in the office.
Okay.
And two, they're so nerdy. They know they're working.
All right.
It's not a question. It's not a question of are they? No, they're working. They know they're working.
Yeah. Like no question about it. I got you.
But like we're talking the stuff that I have I'm outsourcing. The stuff that's so rare that when it comes up, you'll never have a person on staff who knows that stuff, that you're constantly outsourcing to one of the big, CPA firms.
Yeah. I love that before we even jumped into the panel, we love that we argue with each other, but at the same time, we meet a middle point because we're learning from each other as we speak. So we try to find, we really worked hard into finding something that we could just discuss in the panel in public. But at the end of the day, if you know that the other person knows their stuff, you're gonna learn from them. Don't try to impose a mindset over another person or impose a lack of knowledge over someone who's more knowledgeable than you are. Engage with them, enrich yourself with them, and compliment each other. We didn't know each other until today. And we interacted on
It's
text
a month,
message.
total time knowing each other.
No, but in person today.
In person was yesterday.
Over yesterday, but yeah, one day.
Yeah.
The synergy just flew, and it felt so natural.
And that's the crazy thing, that they can pick a panel. They wanted to do this thing they've never done.
Yeah.
They can pick two people that they both knew, but our chemistry could be out of whack, and it would have been.
100%.
And it would have been 100%.
Bad. So guys, I just wanted to let you know, you're not alone. When you don't find your flow because you're having a script, then throw away the script. Who cares? What do you gotta what advice do you give to someone who knows they are good at what they do, but they're afraid of making a mistake in public, in a panel, in public, in any public scheme?
Even if you had a script, you were going to make a mistake.
Oh yeah, I think you're most likely to do a mistake if you have a script.
It no matter what, you're going to make a mistake. It's just to me, it was quickly moving on from it. Okay, I forgot what I was going to say. Or making a joke. I think I made a joke about it. I'm like, it sucks to be you guys. I forgot what I was going to say.
That joke came out really neat. And I like, so one of the things that I do like is put myself vulnerable. I like to tell people I made mistakes. I did this, I fell, I picked up myself, I made a mistake. Because people can relate with that. We all make mistakes. Trying to put myself in a position where I am perfect and I'm the best at what I do is not beneficial to anyone.
Oh no, the same thing. It's not. Even if I was the best at what I did, I would never say that publicly.
Yeah, and then
because it puts a target on your back. Now you're the best. Someone's gonna want to prove you're not the best.
True.
I'm I'm good at what I do. Is there someone better?
True.
More than likely.
Yeah.
I don't know everything.
Right, and then picking up from that, when you don't know everything and you have a question that you don't know the answer for, especially if you're on a panel, publicly speaking, someone gives you a curveball, question that you have no idea how to answer. Just say, I don't know. But that's an interesting question. But I don't have the answer for that. Just be very honest.
One of the people that came up to me afterwards, they were doing something, they were looking for bank finance compliance.
Wow.
And I'm like, that is not my wheelhouse. I'm like, I have a contact though. He's gonna be ready in 3 months. I'm like, when you're ready, just hit me up. I'll connect you with, I know someone who does that. I'm like, that's neither of our boats.
Yeah.
That's highly specialized. I think that's a big thing that I was trying to get across to everyone is legal, financial, everything. There are, if you just say finance, there are a lot of things within finance and they're all specialized. The same thing with law. There's no single person who knows all the law. Everyone is specialized in something because you have to be, because it's so complex. That same thing, I'm not a tax accountant. I know tax law, but I don't know all the tax law. I know enough that really affects, the ability to write off of things, accelerate depreciation, the things that are really, really important. I'm like, but I don't do taxes. I pay someone else to do my taxes.
There we go. All right. Thank you, guys. We just wanted to share some knowledge gems of behind the scenes, and stay tuned for more.